all enter the carriage, and you're off.
That's very pretty.
Yes,
Indeed.
That's acrylic.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
The scenery is not bad either.
So, Jeremy, the next time I see you in person, it's not my fault if you suddenly lose a few teeth.
okay. So
Oh, this is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
you heading across the Abigail Plains. There's not really there's a cut there. There is a lot of there are a lot of clouds in the sky, but yeah, it is a very beautiful day as you guys look around. And so, who wants to break the awkward first?
So, what kind of adventures have you all been on?
He said break the awkward, not make it worse.
Not break the awkward. Not make the awkward.
I'm sorry, I only have one speed on.
Lark speaks up. So, should we talk about Jared or?
Speaking of awkward.
How about we talk about whatever has been going on in the last 6 months? Like, maybe you should catch your brother up on what he's missed out on. Also, introductions of everybody to each other might be a nice thing.
All right. Well, you've already met me. This is Althea. She's a friend of mine. She's also part of Princess Abigail's adventuring party. And she is the reason I was able to find you so quickly. She is she is very good at rejuvenating magic. So the horses can be pushed harder and it doesn't hurt them.
Useful talent.
Well, my name is...
good to know you don't.
Sorry,
good to know you don't hurt your animals in any way.
We try not to. It's not only because we don't want to hurt animals, but there are people who would be very upset if we did. So two very good reasons not to.
You're talking to one of them, by the way.
I imagine the horses would probably not be too happy with it either.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, glad we didn't get off on the wrong foot here. But yes, you're right. So, Adrian, I assume that we should probably talk about what happened.
Well, let us all introduce ourselves first. I don't believe I have... I don't believe you have everyone's names. My name is Rena Malak. My name is Rena Malak. I'm from Urzaban. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. What's your business?
Okay, so Adrian has told us what your parents' lives were like, and that they met by circumstance, something similar. Now, we're not journeying to save the world, but we wound up in a group by circumstance, and so we traveled together. Now, as for the rest of everyone, this handsome young man over here is Sybil. The shorter one that's next to the tiefling is Flint.
I don't get a cool adjective.
Well, actually, she knows him. Remember?
Yes, I'm aware of him.
Oh, excuse me. The tiefling detective here is Olwen. You should really give her a commendation for her dedication to the Force, by the way. The blue one over here is Shiloh. The blue one over here with the beard is Shiloh. The majestic griffin there is Seven.
Who is still trying to comfort Adrian very quietly.
Mm-hmm. The dwarf is Michael. He's your brother's friend. I imagine you've at least heard of him.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yes, I think I have.
And I'm not sure who the black fuzzy one is.
Just black fuzzy one will do. Or Jojo if you prefer.
What sort of
Alright.
bizarre adventures do you wind up on? I hate myself for that, but yeah, I had to do it.
My tale is a bit of a long one, full of hijinks and adventure. You know, matched with dragons, befriended monsters, bandits, shared drinks, kings, gods. Won at least 3 fortunes. Did a lot of traveling, mostly in my youth. Forgotten half of them. Been killed at least 8 times.
So you're on your last life then.
Yes, pretty much. Though technically that's unofficial. Still working that out with my friend.
Okay. But yes, I do believe that's everybody.
Well,
I still don't know most of your stories though.
I'm a pretty young dancer who wound up getting her own bar and running the place. What else do you need to know?
You own a bar? Where do you live?
If you
she's
didn't
from
hear, if you
Urzaban.
did, Olwen. I was going to say if you didn't hear me the first time, that's not my fault, but
She lives in Urzaban.
Erzvan. Okay.
that
I
does
think
not
I
mean
can stop by.
that does not
Bar's
mean you
very
get
nice.
free. That does not mean you get free drinks.
Oh no. I make and sell drinks. Thank you very much.
We'll see if you pass my standards.
Or blow them out of the water.
Okay, at that, Hoshimi leans over to get in his face. Try me.
Challenge accepted. Next time we stop, we're doing a brewing competition.
You're on.
Oh boy.
And flooding begins already.
Can I say something real quick?
sure.
Okay. He said, I want to hear all of your stories. And Flint, who has been writing his autobiography since the beginning, turns to the first page of his book. It began on a day like any other. Wait, actually saying that out loud, I realized how generic that sounds. Can I write the first line again? Hang on a second.
Huh. I haven't heard a voice so bombastic since Mr. Dunklebeard.
Wait a minute.
That's the-
You know Durian Dunklebeard?
What? Yeah, of course. Oh, so here he reaches into his pack and pulls out a copy of the book. Got a signed copy. Was his bodyguard for like 3 weeks. Wow.
You know, oh my goodness, his book! I love that book. It's one of my favorite biographies of Vorgon Vineblade, aka Father Lightbringer, aka the Lightbringer.
Yeah, he kind of could have picked a better name though. Bad luck charm.
Well,
He wasn't known for many words, so
I
like
mean,
it.
he was looking directly at me when he wrote it.
Bad Luck Charm, The Tale of Vorgon Vineblade. It's one of my favorite ones.
Yep, biography, good story. So, yeah. Anyway, if you want, you can have this. You seem interested enough in it.
Okay, so this is imagine that she was just given a copy of The Hobbit signed by Tolkien.
roll what do you call it? Roll checks so that she survives. There you go.
I was already on it. Only one blood vessel pops.
Well, okay then. So, you're a bit of a storyteller then.
You can say that. I've been writing this since I've been in the biz, as they say.
I would love to share notes with you. I've been on quite a few strange adventures myself. I'm trying to put them down into words, but something keeps happening to my journal. Either I lose it, it catches fire, it gets stolen. But I've got like a good outline in my head.
Do you need... And then he kind of flips through the book and looks at him. Do you need paper, per se?
I should warn you that when I said I was a jinx, I did mean that literally. something does keep happening to anything that pretty much is in my possession. I mentioned I lost like 3 fortunes, right?
Yeah.
So, yes. But hey, if you're willing to hold on to the document for me, that probably at least increases its chance of survival by at least half.
Sure. Give me facts, names, ideas, concepts. If you have any pictures you want me to draw, if you have any names you want me to keep, if you want me to come up with names, I can do that too. Anything you want, I got it right here.
Boy.
Perhaps we should kind of go back to what we've missed in the last 6 months. We've kind of been disposed.
Yes. All right. So this has been. Not gonna lie, it's been a little dramatic behind the scenes.
How do you mean?
Adrian Flint, we couldn't find you. We tried reviving you, but you weren't dead. We tried scrying you, but we couldn't see you. Mother and Lady Amber and Sir Windstrummer, they're literally in the outer planes right now looking for you.
Oh,
You
I
haven't
am so busted.
You haven't returned?
Unfortunately, because of how time and messaging works in the outer planes, well, I honestly don't know when they'll be back. Could be next month, could be a year, could be tomorrow. I honestly don't know. But don't worry, I don't think they're in any danger. They said they'd search the safest planes first and touch base after each one. And as powerful as they are, I don't think they get through 9 of them in 6 months. Well, material plane time at least.
Right.
I have no idea where we went. I mean, I have an idea, but I don't have enough information.
Well, all that she puts her hand on his shoulder. What matters is that you're back. And once they get back, they're going to be so happy to see you again. I mean,
Happy, maybe 50% happy, 50% other things.
well, that's what I've heard from a lot of friends who have kids. They say that being a parent is wanting to both hug and strangle your child at the same time.
I don't think Dad would lay a finger on me. It's Mom I'm worried about.
Hug him around the neck and you can easily do both simultaneously. It's not hard, especially if they're shorter than you.
Shut up, Shay! Ah!
Well, once Mother and Lady Amber found out that you two were missing, it got a little crazy. We first heard about it from the police department. Yes. One of the sergeants had an officer go missing in that explosion in Cord. And after digging, he found out that you, Adrian, you were caught in you were caught in that explosion as well, both of you. And eventually we found, and it's unfortunately that wasn't something that he in good conscience could keep from the royal family, and things got out of control, got leaked to the public.
Leaked to the public. So the kingdom knows that the children of the heroes of Alatastica went missing.
More than that, I'm guessing the people of Cord knew that Adrian was one of the people caught in the explosion, not likely one of the people who caused it. Yes.
That I can't tell you. It's they didn't share much. They didn't. Well, if they said that, if they believed that, they didn't share that information with us.
But
I mean,
you told
we-
them that he was likely one of the people caught in the explosion, yes?
Well, we believed so. I mean, unless Adrian found something on his archaeological digs that caused that, I don't think that would have been likely.
So,
Adrian
God,
sulks even more after hearing that.
What sergeant was the one who told you all?
Sergeant Bluebeard.
Olwen, isn't that
the office? I'm the officer that was missing.
I gathered.
Yeah.
And that's my superior officer. I'm sorry if he caused any trouble.
Oh, he didn't cause any trouble. It's hey, we would have been angry with him if he kept that detail from us. But
Yes, but
what?
Public
You're not
outcry.
Well, we tried to keep it a secret, but you know how some of the journalist types are. Some of them, it's like some of them are good eggs. Some of them just want to, report the news and keep people informed. But
some
other
just want to watch the world burn.
As long as it makes a good story.
Some are just chasing that. Some are just chasing that headline to sell papers. That's just. She just kind of leans back. That's just kind of how it is being a royal, Your every move, your every action is scrutinized.
Every move you make, every step you take, every
Yeah.
take, everyone.
Shay. Good
I knew
lord.
it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Quite the cynic, isn't that one?
It's a little bit, kind of get used to it. A little. But,
Gods, I need a drink right now.
Yes, but we should be arriving at New Gatlas in about maybe 2 hours or so, assuming Altia's magic holds up.
Excellent.
I, for one, would welcome sleeping in a nice bed, personally. And a bath.
oh,
One hears bath, and she perks up.
that would be nice.
What's a bath?
Yes, you wouldn't know what a bath is.
Best thing
You use
ever.
water to clean yourself.
In
Well-
like a nice gigantic bowl.
Why would I do that? That would get my wings wet. Wouldn't be able to fly.
Well, I don't have wings.
Besides, you dry yourself off after the bath, or maybe I've heard things like some creatures taking dirt baths.
Don't give her ideas.
Seva just sits up Adrian and proceeds to start grooming her feathers and pulling dirt out.
It's
All that.
It's basically that, but a lot quicker.
But as you can see, a lot of dirt seems to have accumulated through her feathers and fur because a lot of it's falling on the carriage floor.
We'll have to clean
Seven,
that.
maybe you can wait until we're out of the carriage for that.
What? I'm just cleaning.
But it makes other things dirty.
Just wait until we're out of the carriage. That's all I ask, sweetie, okay?
But hey, at least we'll still maybe we could still make some of the events for the Feast of Fortune.
Oh, Feast of Fortune.
Oh, I love the Feast of Fortune. It's always so fun.
Oh, what do you events do you all usually go for?
Drinking competition.
You actually enjoy quite a lot of them.
Sharpshooting? If occasionally I'll enjoy maybe sampling the stuff at the baking competition. I also enjoy axe throwing. I don't think I'm very good at it, but it's fun. And I also I go with my brother to sort of support him for the dressmaking.
Oh, yes, your brother.
Reinhardt, right?
Yes, Reinhardt.
Noted.
Oh.
The history and drama in this cart is so thick you could probably spread it on toast if you had it.
Well, I think it would be awfully bitter if you did that.
Perhaps jam then.
If everyone does know, I go there for personal reasons.
You're Sybil, right?
No, I'm Adrian.
Oh, Adrian. Oh, you're the broody one.
Not usually. He's been very sweet. I think he's just not feeling great.
Oh. I have some medicine for that. It's called the booze. He reaches into his bag, offers it.
he pushes it away.
Everyone, I know this is gonna make you hate me, unusual, but I'm gonna have to be that guy. I don't think we have time to be enjoying a festival, considering.
Oh no, I'm looking for Arpolian first. I'm just happy that it's going on.
It makes for polite conversation. We all know we have jobs to do.
Arpolian?
Yeah. Yes.
I'll have you know, I'm quite the multitasker.
Hey, you have no obligation to what we're doing, so you feel free to do what you want to do.
I can't hear you.
He sounds like a mile away.
Now we can.
Just turning you up.
Yeah, my microphone has no volume on it, so I don't know what the heck is going on.
Do you have volume controls on your desktop, like a volume mixer? No.
Nope.
All right, we'll troubleshoot that later. Anyways.
I can make him out, even when you guys have said you can't hear him. I can.
There was a bunch of rustling at the same time. I think somebody was moving around near their microphone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I could explain. Am I quiet?
No, now I can hear you just fine. Just everybody started yelling at the same time, and I couldn't get a word in.
Okay, what I said was to Jojo, you're under no obligation to us, so feel free to do whatever you want to do. And to Owen, he had just said, but he basically just said, yeah, fair point. Yeah, you make a point. Okay.
Honestly, I might take to mingling among the people for a while. It's not that hard to pick up a rumor or two.
Fine. I want to find him before I engage in any fun.
If I could make a recommendation, the tavern has been rebuilt a couple times before. That might be a good place to start. I think there's he points to Jojo. He looks at Jojo. I think there's there might be a brew crafting competition there.
She takes off her badge and puts it in her bag.
I'm not on duty yet. Besides, if he doesn't think he can buy me, it served me well.
So wait, the craft brew competition's not happening this year?
Not this year. I do have a flyer here. If you guys want to, if all of you all want to see what is available.
I've never been to this particular festival, so yes.
Escape rope climbing, sweet or sour?
Oh, look at this. A dance-off.
Huh? And then, archery contest. I sometimes do that. Shooting range. A fortune teller. That might be fun.
He looks at Lark. Yeah, definitely go to the fortune teller.
Yes.
You like
Definitely
fortune
go to the
telling?
I won't deny that a lot of these activities are tempting.
A fortune teller.
There are going to be a lot of people here, so it's a great excuse to make conversation and maybe try and question some people, see if anything is nearby.
Oh, the charities! Oh, okay, so I think last year I did the Jeremiah project, so this year I'm going for the orphanage.
Drinking competition.
Which charity do you go to? You donate to?
Whichever one comes to me first.
We always make it a point to donate to Emerald Song Conservation.
Oh, I did that one 2 years ago. I usually rotate.
Oh.
I don't know. Might be interested in trivia.
Went gets a very, very devilish smile on his face when he sees the sweet or sour competition. It's like they might as well just give me the prize right away.
What about the spice off? That might be fun for you too.
Make that 2 prizes.
Oh, ice skating. Interesting. I hate it. Thank you.
Sybil, want to maybe try Deceiver's Dice with me?
That actually does sound interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm seeing a fortune teller.
Yeah, we're definitely apparently doing the fortune teller. I mean, I like doing it. I wasn't expecting everyone else to like it.
Anybody want to do the drinking competition with me?
Right here.
Dear.
Don't be fooled by my frame. I can hold my own.
If our person of interest is going to be anywhere, I might suggest the poker tournament.
Oh, really?
And I'm definitely going to the poker tournament.
If need be, I'll even enter it. I have a pretty good poker face.
I don't think I would participate. I'd stake out. He's priority 1. Sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
In case I stepped on anyone's toes.
In what way?
I know I get a little too focused.
Oh, and step on as many toes as you want. You're going in the right direction.
And besides that, you want to talk about being serious, and she jabs her thumb in Shylin's direction.
Case in point. And he actually just gives a shrug. Case in point.
He hurt. He's our best lead for Raquel, and she kind of glances over at Adrian. He hurt my friend. He comes first.
You're not alone on that, Owen. I'm not exactly fond of people who do any sort of damage to people that I'm keeping an eye on, so to speak.
Right. So step on as many toes as you want and just make sure that Apollion's are one of them.
All right.
Before I forget, he looks Lark. Who's participating in the Battle of the Bands this year?
I do remember seeing a few people there. There was this very lovely lady with red hair who came with a very sparkly violin.
That sounds nice.
Why do I get the feeling one of us should be recognizing that name?
But there's a lot of things to do here, a lot of investigations to run, and well, I'm probably going to have to find someplace it's going to be difficult to find a place to crash. Or you said you were all heading. How long are you going to be staying in New Gatlas?
No idea.
Well, that's
Hopefully
going to be.
not. Sorry.
That's going to be. No, that's going to be difficult because I don't know because this is a very popular holiday and there's. I'm not entirely sure there's going to be a lot of room there.
Just
Well,
long enough to find our
well,
target.
well,
Yeah.
our
Mark.
plan is to head up to Directian.
Well, that's also going to be a problem because again, this is a very popular holiday. A lot of the carriages are rented out to take people to and from Mirrodport, Directian, even some of the Elven cities.
So what you're saying is we're likely going to be stuck in New Gatlas until the festival's over.
Possibly.
Charming.
There is
that,
a chance that
Adrian?
there's a chance that you could find a carriage out, but I wouldn't bet on it.
That is going to be troublesome, but at the very least, you guys are free to enjoy the festival without worrying about my disapproving glare. Like you ever cared about that in the first place.
Tell you what. Whoever's going to that drinking contest, which is probably good, might suggest also seeing if there is a room left, a couple rooms left at the tavern.
Yeah. It's well, if you look here, it's everything here in blue is informal. So those are basically you just walk up to people and you say, "Hey, you want to try this?"
Oh, so there's not a specific. Oh, great.
I'm sure there will be some people who would be eager to do so at any time.
Well, that's less fun.
So there's not like a winner's pot for the drinking contest.
Well, people usually just get together in like groups of like 6 or 8 and everyone pools their winnings. After all, this is for charity and people basically come to this holiday to throw their money away.
Understood.
That's no fun.
It's
What? You have a very skewed definition of fun. It's drinking with money.
the money's for charity. So,
Yes, but that doesn't make
It's
it
even
less
better.
fun.
oh no, I think it makes it better.
Well, I would love to see you get drunk again, Detective. There was so much sarcasm in that sentence, it hurts. I'm not but
sad.
but you
No,
know who I would
what?
actually pay money to see get drunk? She points it in Shylin's direction.
Not a chance.
I would pay money to see that happen.
I don't need alcohol to throw away my inhibitions, I just don't have them in the first place.
That's exactly why I'd be curious. If you have no inhibitions as you are, what would you be like when whatever filters you have left are shattered?
Flint?
Flint immediately imagines what could happen, and he just kind of sits there.
Watch my drink.
Yeah, I'm like miles ahead of you, man.
Do you think I'll slip you something? What sort of woman do you think I am? Don't answer that.
Well, I shall obey the lady's wishes.
Just hope we find a place to stay.
Well, leave that to me. If anyone in this group has a chance of bartering us a place to stay, it's me.
Caius holds his hand up. Actually, I think it's I think I have a place that can house all of us.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. This is a mansion owned by our family. Yeah, Shylin rarely ever leaves Directian, so he probably doesn't know about it. But so yeah, I use this house occasionally. You know, whenever I go adventuring near Gatlas, and it was originally just going to be like me and Princess Abigail, but hey, there's a lot of rooms in there.
Oh, sounds nice.
That sounds like a perfect solution.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Uh,
I love.
But yeah, it's an option. It's like if you guys want to find your own accommodations. I mean, that's totally okay. Just throwing it out there.
Do I seem like the sort who would resist the opportunity to stay in a mansion?
I'm still caught on the fact that he just admitted he owns a backup house.
I'm a noble. It's kind of what we have.
Backup houses have backup houses, Jojo.
What? They have carriages the size of houses, and then they have houses to spare. Wow.
Even Hoshimi looks a little bit befuddled at that. That didn't quite hit me until you said it. How many houses does your family own?
Okay, so let's see. There's one. Okay, see. There's one in Diamond District.
Oh my gosh, he has to actually think about it.
We have a few, let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's our family business is we trade in herbs and minerals and chemicals that are used for medicines.
Oh.
No, right.
Perhaps you're selling.
Right.
Yeah.
Intrigue noises.
Yeah, because as great as magic is for healing, there are a lot of people who
Why does it keep doing that?
So you support traditional medicine as well?
But I guess technically we do. It's just, hey, whatever closes the wound, you know.
Thank you.
It's like I'll take magic. I'll take traditional medicine, like whatever. It's whatever closes the wound.
People don't understand that there are multiple ways to heal people. Yes.
It is true that there are a lot of people who are over-reliant on the use of spells for healing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such
Anyway,
an interesting group of people.
There's a lot you could do. There's a lot you could do with a lab and a prayer. So you don't always need magic.
How far are we out from New Gatlas? Can we hear music and such?
You're about a half hour away. You can actually see it off in the distance.
Oh, Seven's getting antsy.
So, what exactly are you, Sybil?
Other than quiet, out of character.
Thank you for that.
Love you, Doc.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pay for that.
Yeah. Nice knowing you.
I believe we are called Yang.
Why Yang?
Yes.
Ha! Say that slower.
Yang.
Thank you.
So writing it down.
Just recording it in my mind. So, what exactly is your role in this motley crew?
You know, at first I thought I might be a bit of an anchor to keep the others from going too off perspective. though nowadays I'm not really sure what I am meant to be.
What are
Much
your... Oh,
changed.
I apologize. You were still talking.
Go right ahead.
I was simply going to ask your opinion on alcohol.
Uh,
I don't think I've ever tried alcohol.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh, we're gonna get a drunk Sybil, maybe.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no.
Well
I don't,
then,
oh, I don't think that's going to happen.
perhaps I could introduce you to one of my own creations. I call it spiced cat cream.
uh,
Say that again, Jeremy.
Spiced cat cream.
Yes,
That's what I thought
It's,
you said. Okay.
it's just a nickname. It kind of stuck with the, image I'm carrying around. Anyway, it's a type of ale. Kind of has it's basically butter, cream, cinnamon, eggs, grains, crushed good berries, milk, nutmeg. There's some sugar cane, salt, and a little yeast.
You said there's nutmeg in there?
Indeed.
Then keep it away from me.
um,
Are you okay, Bliss?
Yeah.
You killed her.
Sorry.
You killed her,
Yeah,
Jeremy.
I'm gonna-
I think you actually killed her.
Oh.
Olwen actually places her hand on Sybil's shoulder.
regards to calls, I think Sybil's a great listener and someone that you can eventually feel safe around. I appreciate him, and he's a great source of comfort, at least for me. Can only speak for myself.
Do individuals normally not find him comforting?
It's a matter of
Until
person.
recently.
It's a matter of person to person. Not everyone's going to like everyone else, you know.
Ah, I guess that makes sense. He has a nice smile.
Indeed, he does.
I like it too.
So, Jojo offers Sybil the bottle of
The
cat
friendship, the cat cream. I thought you were
Yeah,
going to give him the
the cat
friendship
cream.
flask.
I have the friendship flask just in case you're not feeling very adventurous, but if you'd like to try something a little bit more specific,
As long as none of what you offer me has either nuts or chocolate in it.
I can specially brew you something if it's really that much of a contention
nuts
for
like-
you.
It's
Shall I
not a
say
matter.
there's nuts-
It's. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, the nuts I get are an allergy, I'm assuming. Why chocolate?
Same deal.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Okay. Hoshimi leans over to whisper to Shylin. Imagine what happens to a dog when they eat chocolate.
Shylin nods.
So does Sybil accept the drink, or
Your call, Doc.
I think the first drink you mentioned is a bit too complex. But Sybil could ask for the one that you gave to the others earlier, because I'm genuinely curious what it would actually taste like for Sybil.
Oh,
Friendship juice.
you make a fair point there. Jojo rummages in his bag for the flask of friendship. Very well. Tell us, what do you taste?
What is that flask anyway? Okay, can we just say he? Can we just say he explains it to her? Yeah, because she was over with Adrian when he explained it.
All right, so Sybil grabs it, shakes it around, and takes a small sip. And to Sybil, it tastes like burnt wheat in hot water.
What?
What?
Oh.
What?
Eh?
It's an actual real drink.
And
It
Sybil
is an
looks up-
actual real drink.
Yep. And Sybil looks up from the drink, and you see him actually lick it. You see him kind of like lick his lips. It tasted good.
Okay. All right. Now I'm curious.
All right. I've assumed Sybil hands it off to Hoshimi, and so 1 second. So you take a sip, and you are also assaulted by nostalgia because it tastes very, very sweet, kind of like a cherry flavor, and you also smell a little bit of a flower fragrance to it.
Hoshimi looks at the flask. And then she hands it back to Jojo, makes her way over to the window, and climbs up and out of it to sit on top of the carriage.
So, Sybil, what did you think of the drink?
It seems like it should be a fond memory, but I can't be sure.
Well,
It is
as long as you enjoyed
very
it.
I think so, yes.
Well, I try to keep it on myself everywhere, so if you are ever interested, just let me know.
What the heck? Jojo, I'll take a swig.
Jojo immediately hands it over.
All right. Adrian.
Adrian, before he takes a swig, he wipes off the top of the flask. It's not,
Don't you want everybody's herpes?
Wow.
Wow.
Anyways, so he wipes it off, takes a swig, and yes, this is a nostalgic drink for you. It tastes very fruity, slightly earth tones, and you can slightly taste the alcohol, but not very much. This is not a wine that it tastes like a wine, but a wine that doesn't have a lot of alcohol. Very fruity, like an alcoholic drink for people who don't like alcohol.
Huh.
But yes, it tastes like a really great elven wine.
It's not bad.
Oh.
And then he hands the flask back to Jojo.
Well, it's a good conversational opener anyway, so that's why I keep it on myself.
I guess I'm the last holdout. I'll try it.
All right.
All right. Here you go.
All right.
Jojo taking a page out of Adrian's book, reaches with his cloak and wipes the end of the bottle off for him, for her.
Yep. All right. So, Olwyn, you drink it, and it is very sweet, slightly sour, but very tart, and it you definitely taste citrus with another flavor in there that's slightly more mellow. But mostly it is a very tart citrus flavor.
Okay. That was nice. You're right. That is pretty nice. I like it. Kind of reminds me of raspberry lemonade.
Ooh, a lemonade girl.
Yeah, I like the tart stuff. I like it with other flavors in it too, like Raspberries are my favorite, but you can only get them at certain times of year, and they're a little expensive, so I don't usually get to treat myself like that much.
Well, I have it 24/7. Let me know if you're ever feeling nostalgic.
I might.
Hey, Jojo.
Mm-hmm.
Considering we're kind of breaking the ice here, what does it taste like for you?
Oh, for me? Herbal tea.
Always something good to have on you if you need to be calmed down, I guess.
Indeed.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I don't know. I love hearing Josh laugh, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like wondering why he's
Because
chuckling.
he's always talking about booze, and I love booze, and the only doctor I need is Dr. Booze, and he says his favorite drink is herbal tea.
To be fair, if he drinks too much, that is a good. I think that's a good way to sober up, right?
The hangover remedy.
But he can't get drunk, remember?
As it so happens, I cannot actually get drunk.
Then that makes even less sense for him to have that.
Yes, that's the point.
I love
Anyway, yes. Do you guys, I take it some of you don't like them, but do you like jokes?
Where do I begin?
I'll get him started.
So
You hear an audible groan from up top. That's how loudly Hoshimi groans at that.
My gosh, she can sense it through the walls. What is a monk's favorite beverage?
What?
While you might think it is punch, it is actually a calming tea.
I don't get it.
Punch, because I'm a monk.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
It's not, but you said it's not punch, so...
Yes, yes. Most people would think it's Never mind. I'll try again later.
That was not a very good punchline, I must admit.
He sabotaged
Aha,
my
that's a
joke.
joke.
I
now
see what you
that's
did
a
there.
joke.
Thank you.
We'll try again later. I've got to pull up my old joke book.
Hey, I got one for you.
Ooh, do tell.
What did the egg say to the other egg when he found out he scrambled his friend?
What?
I'm gonna let you off with a warning.
Hey, okay, that reminds me of one. Let me see. Did you know that barbarian jokes were popular?
Really?
Yes, they're all the rage.
All right. I think I've got one.
Go ahead, Shiloh.
Okay. So, the local guard... A man bursts into the local guard's office. Someone please help! My neighbor's about to hang themselves! The guards immediately rush to the man's house. They kick down the door, they burst in the room, and they see someone sitting on a chair with a rope around their arm. I'm sorry, sir, I thought you were trying to hang yourself. Oh, I am, said the man, but you see, I put it around my neck, but then I couldn't breathe.
Okay.
That was dark.
Oh, I can try.
Go ahead,
All right.
7.
What did the Griffins say to the party?
What?
Nothing?
I mean, awkward silence is probably amusing.
I mean, there is a sense of anti-humor to that.
I mean, aren't Griffins not supposed to talk, with the exception of me? Funny, right?
Probably. Depends on the setting, though, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that was great, 7.
She's flagging her tail really happily.
How is this both cringe and wholesome?
Yeah. Just sharing jokes.
I managed to combine the two, yes!
Okay, what is the difference between a good vampire and a bad vampire?
What?
One doesn't suck.
Why do I understand that.
No,
And-
you're not laughing, so.
She was snickering, actually. I don't know if you heard it. We'll have to see
I
how
don't know.
that works with a Griffith's beak snickering.
Let's see. 2 elves walk into a bar, whereas a dwarf walks under it.
The dwarf and the Michael, he starts belting out laughing.
Let's see. I got more of these. I'll save them for later. We're almost there, right?
Yeah. And you see Lark just kind of twitching. Yes, we're here.